Hi, it's me, Sally, Crafting Gal Sal. And oh, hold on. Sorry about that interruption. Anyway, have you ever been in the middle of crafting or at the beginning of crafting and you think that you're doing everything the way you have it planned, and then all of a sudden you realize that you did it totally wrong? So that's what I have here. I was going to make a gatefold card, and I ended up making I did my scoring at the wrong place. So I decided just to glue it all down and just forget about it. And then I unglued that part. And then I got to looking at it and I thought, hey, that kind of looks like a cute little pocket type of thing. So I went ahead and purposely made another one, creased it at the same exact fold lines, and this is what I have. So I decorated the back, and then this is where you open it up. And so I decorated the inside, and then this is my pocket right here. And I made a few goodies to put in the pocket. So I've got one of these envelope things that I decorated the outside of, and I put a few just little undecorated tags in there for whoever I send this to. And then I cut out just a few things from that same paper suite that I've been using that I love so much. And then here's just a couple extra of these little envelopes that I'm stuffing in there. So what started out to be a gatefold card turned out to be cute little pocket envelope type card thingy. Don't know what you would really call it. Maybe a pocket card. I don't know. But I hope you like it. And so I think what I'm going to do next is show you how I made this one. So stay tuned, and I'll be producing a video in just a few minutes. Bye. All right, I'm back, and I just wanted to show you real quick where I'm getting my paper from. The little cutouts that I'm using that are on cardstock came from a Simple Stories pack. It's called Oh Happy Day, and I absolutely love this pack. I've been having lots of fun with it, cutting out all these little shapes. They've got big sizes and littler sizes. The pack also came with these really nice thick cardstock stickers, so I've been using a lot of those in my things lately, so I'll be using this on my little pocket card as well. And then I'm choosing some papers from this paper pack by Park Lane. It's called Different Perspective, and it's just real cute, fun, funny papers. They're not very thick. It's just regular scrapbooking paper, but it's not cardstock. So this is what I'm using on my little pocket card for today. So anyway, it's just got a lot of fun designs in there, and I'm really enjoying it. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you the dimensions of the cardstock for your base, and I'm just making it an A2 sized card. It'll fit into an A2 sized envelope. So you're going to want to cut your piece of cardstock for your base at 8.5 inches long this way by 5.5 inches wide that way. So that's going to be your base. You're going to need the same size dimension of whatever your background paper is going to be. So I chose this as my background paper. And I also cut it at 5.5 inches this way by 8.5 inches that direction. Although I did go a little bit longer here because I wanted to make sure that once I fold this over top of my this piece of cardstock that I had plenty of room, and I can cut off the excess. So again, your cardstock, you need a base colored paper, and I chose something that was more of a solid color. Then I have the coordinating paper that I chose. I'll show you the bigger sheet here. I chose this because it's got these bunnies on it, and Easter's coming up, and I thought, oh, this would be so cute. So I'm going to make this little pocket card for my granddaughter, and I think she's going to really like it. But that's why I chose this one, because it has the bunnies on it. So that's just my coordinating paper that I'm going to use strips of, and I'll show you this one that I made. So I have a strip of coordinating paper going this direction, and then I also have that way and this one, or this one right here. So you need 3 strips. These were all 1-inch strips that I used. For this one, I chose to do a 2-inch. So this one's 2 inches by 5.5 inches that direction. And this is going to go on this back side of my new card. So it's going to be going like that. And then you're going to need 2 more. And these are just 1-inch strips, so it's 1 inch this direction by 5.5 that direction. So both of these are 1 inch by 5.5. Okay, so you've got your kind of your wild pattern paper cut there, and then your base pattern cut. So now you're going to need to score. So the larger fold is scored at 2.5 inches. So, so I'm going to find my 2.5 inches on my scoreboard and just go ahead and score that at 2.5 inches. And then I'm just going to flip my paper this direction like that, put it back up in there, and this one's going to be scored at 2 inches. That's my shorter flap. So again, we have 2.5 inches here. Flip your paper, and this one is at 2 inches. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can do the same thing with your trimmer. And if you are not using a trimmer, you can do the same thing just using a ruler of some sort. So I've scored my cardstock. Now I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to just push down these to make a nice crease, a nice fold. Push this one in, and a nice crease there. Okay, so that's my pocket base. What I'll be doing is I'll be gluing this side, the larger side, the 2.5 inch side. That's going to be glued, and that's going to create my pocket. And then the little flap, the 2 inch side, is the flap that's just going to come down. Okay, so, and then there's the back of my page. Now it's time to, I'm going to be gluing my base paper onto this cardstock. So I'm just going to kind of, I'll just kind of line it up there. And I'm going to go ahead, kind of play with it a little bit, shimmy it up there. Just kind of crease it. And then take the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just kind of make my crease. And that's how I covered my cardstock, and now I'm just going to glue it down. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back after I get my things glued down. Okay, I'm back and I have my paper glued to my card base. As you can see, it's got, I don't know if you can see, but when I put it that way you can see that there's my paper, but my card base is up a little bit farther from the edge of my paper. And the same thing with the other flap. You can see that the paper is a little bit away from the edge, and that is okay with me because I'm just going to take my scissors and trim that up. So that's what I'm going to do. Just kind of go with my scissors and just take off a little sliver. Like that. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Just kind of trim that up. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my alcohol marker in a coordinating color, and I'm just going to kind of go around all my edges with the broad side to kind of finish off all of my edges. So like that. Made a little blob, but that's okay. I'll just cover it with paper. I do this for fun, and this is just relaxing to me. I am so taking advantage of our at-home, the stay-at-home order that's going on in our country these days. Taking full advantage of that and making some extra time to get into my craft studio. So, all right, so I got that done. Now I'm going to take these pieces that sorry about that, my video stopped for some crazy reason. Basically, I was showing you that I was taking my extra pieces that I had cut, and I went around the edges with my marker as well, all 3 strips, and then I just showed you how I went ahead and glued them on the top and the bottom of the inside of my pocket, and I had to trim off the excess and go back over these edges with my marker. So that's all that you missed from my recording that I had done earlier. And so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting this on the front, and I'm going to be decorating and embellishing, but I'm going to do that off camera, so when I come back you'll see my finished product. So just hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have my little pocket card all ready. I just have to finish putting together some things to put on the inside of it. But I wanted to show you what it looks like. So this is the back, or I guess depending on how you want to look at it, the front of the card. I consider it to be the back because this is the part that you're going to be opening and looking at. But anyway, so here's one side of the card. I like sparkly things, so I dug into my drawer that I keep all my sparkly scraps in, and I found this already cut. I think that is a fourth of an or half an inch wide, and so it was perfect. And I threw that on there with some glue. I found one of these pretty stickers from this sheet that I showed you earlier, so that's where I got that sticker. The little cutout card I got from the same pack. I mounted it on this sheet of paper that I got out of this paper pack by Willow Lane, by Maggie Holmes. It's something that my granddaughter actually got me for Christmas last year. So I found a piece that I thought coordinated well with the rest of it, and so that's what I mounted it on, and it is a nice thick cardstock, which came in handy on the other side. Then I use these little egg stickers that I had here. I'm sure I bought them at Walmart last year at Easter time, and they're real nice little cardstock stickers. So I chose some to put here on the corner there, and then I tied it with a hemp cord that I probably bought at Hobby Lobby. I got a couple sets of them, and I just keep them in one of these plastic containers. So I used hemp cord, and then when you turn it over, I used another one of those little cutouts, and I mounted it on this paper again to give it a nice sturdy thickness to it, and then just decorated. I used another one of those stickers from the Oh Happy Day pack. This is a cute little cell phone from the Oh Happy Day pack. And then here's another one of those egg stickers from Walmart. Put a couple egg stickers there, and that's it. So it's ready for me to put some cute things in. These are from the Oh Happy Day collection, Selfie Time. She's 11 years old. She's always videoing and taking selfies, so I thought she would like that. She's also a crafter. She makes all kinds of things. But I was thinking 11-year-old taking pictures, wearing glasses, she's going to love all that. And I'm probably going to cut some of these so that she can have some of these stickers. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just cut some out. Let's see. Maybe I'll use the other pack.